Hello everyone, I am Professor P.V. Shinde. Today we are going to discuss soil fertility evaluation. Soil fertility and soil productivity are often used too synonymously, but scientists prefer to measure distinct between these two words. That is, soil fertility, the quality of soil that enables it to provide essential chemical elements, quantities, and proportion for the growth of a specified plants. Then what do you mean by soil fertility? It is the ability of soil to provide all essential plant nutrients in available form and suitable balance is the soil fertility. Soil fertility is measured in terms of amount and available forms of the essential nutrients elements in soil at any time. Then what is soil productivity? It is the capacity of soil for producing a specified plant or sequence of plants under a specified system of management. The productivity is expressed in terms of crop yield, which reflect the combined influence of all factors that affect plant growth, including seed climate, organism, water, topography, soil physical and chemical properties, and soil fertility. Therefore, soil fertility is the one of the factor comes under soil productivity. The soil may be highly fertile, that is, it has a ready supply of nutrients, but it may not produce due to various reasons, for example, deficiency of water. Let us see what is the difference between soil fertility and soil productivity. Soil fertility is the ability of soil to provide all essential plant nutrients in available form, whereas soil productivity is the ability of soil to produce crop. Soil is said to be fertile when it contains all essential nutrients in right proportion for luxurious. Soil is said to be productive when good yields are maintained, whereas soil fertility, soil may not be productive due to some limiting factors such as the deficiency of water, whereas soil productivity, soil may be fertile. Soil test indicates soil fertility. Soil fertility is the measured in terms of the amount and available forms of essential nutrient in soil at any given time, whereas soil productivity measured in terms of the output, that is yield of a given crop. Soil fertility denotes status of plant nutrients, whereas productivity denotes resultant of various factors influencing production. Soil fertility is affected by factors those which cause addition or depletion of plant nutrients, whereas soil productivity is affected by all factors those which affect physical, chemical and biological condition of environment in which plant grow. Soil fertility is a soil property alone, whereas soil productivity is not a soil property alone but a function by several factors. Soil fertility is an aspect of the soil plant relationship, whereas soil productivity is an economic concept. Let us see soil fertility evaluation. What is the soil fertility evaluation? Is the measurement of nutrient supplying capacity of soil is called as a soil fertility evaluation. It is basically the methodology by which available soil nutrients are estimated. Different approaches for soil fertility evaluation. The ideal method to determine soil fertility would be measure available plant nutrients content of the soil at a given moment and also estimate the capacity of soil to maintain continuous supply of plant nutrients for a crop until maturity. There are different methods, or we can say approaches, to evaluate soil fertility are chemical method. Under chemical method there are soil analysis, plant analysis, biological method. Under chemical method, one is the soil analysis. Soil analysis and plant analysis are useful tools for making recommendation for the application of nutrient crop. whereas soil testing gives a measure of availability of nutrient to crops. Plant analysis means it indicates the actual removal of the nutrients from the soil. Soil analysis. Soil analysis is a rapid chemical method for predicting the fertility status of soil. It provides a rapid technique to determine plant nutrient deficiency in soil. When soil tests are used to determine which nutrients are deficient by how much amount, this nutrient balance through soil can be achieved by fertilization. Soil analysis is an important diagnostic tool for evaluating and correcting or avoiding the problem. The interpretation of soil analysis are based on relationship between soil test and plant responses. For most field crops, soil should be sampled every 2 to 3 years. Soil samples taken at any time during the year. Total nutrient analysis, or we can say extraction with acid or strong acid. This method involves determination of total amount of essential plant nutrients. In this, attention is being given by only for NPK with less emphasis to other element. Strong acids, for example, hydrochloric acid, and the quantity of nutrient extracted represented. This method gives values too high to predict available plant nutrients because the total nutrient content may be very high but the availability may be very low. This method was considered to be a suitable one, reasoning that if there was an ample amount of any element present in soil, sufficient quantity of it would become available during growing season. Available nutrient. As a strong acid extract was found to be not suitable, the weak acid extraction were found to be cumbersome and time consuming. Rapid soil analysis or soil testing, when the total chemical analysis and extraction with weak acid and water were found to give contrasting results having a correlation with crop yields. Attention has centered largely soil method of determining the readily available nutrients in soil. And what are the objectives of soil testing? To assess the nutrient status or fertility status, to predict the amount of fertilizer needed in supplements in the nutrient supply in soil, to estimate of fertilizer requirement of the area, to compare fertility level of two or more areas. There are different steps like soil sampling, soil analysis, interpretation of the soil test values, fertilizer recommendation, writing of soil test reports and communication to the farmers, follow-up, preparation of soil test summaries, soil fertility indices and soil fertility maps. Soil sampling. Soil sampling means the step in soil testing is to obtain representative soil samples. Soil is heterogeneous mass and it is difficult to obtain an accurate and representative sample of the whole soil mass in which the plants are grown. Soil analysis. When the soil sample arrive in a soil testing laboratory, the routine laboratory characterization is done. Soil testing include determination of pH, calcium carbonate, texture, soluble salts, available NPK, lime requirement, gypsum requirement and organic carbon by appropriate methods. Then what is the interpretation of the soil test values using various information on crop responses to nutrients. This table indicates the soil test values under the different crops. Fertilizer recommendation, pH. There are three types of pH: acidic pH, normal pH and alkaline pH. Total soluble salts below 1 is normal. 1 to 2 soluble salt content critical for germination. 2 to 3 salt content critical for growth of salt sensitive. Above 3 serve injury to most crops. Fertilizer recommendation. Fertilizer recommendation for efficient economic crop production is on soil testing. The rating seem rather arbitrary and implied, but they mean to get reasonable yield output for different dose of fertilizer are obtained from the response curve. The following, there are different information may be derived: maximum yield, maximum profit per hectare, maximum rate of return per rupee of investment, minimum profitable area. This indicates the nutrient index. There are different way for expressing area wise soil fertility is to calculate as soil nutrient index. According to nutrient index relation, Ni is equal to 1N1 plus 2Nm plus 3NH upon N1 and MNH, where NL, NM, NH are the number of samples falling in the category of low, medium and high nutrient status and are given weightages of 1, 2, 3 respectively. The larger the number of the total sample, the better will be the value of an nutrient index. An index below 1.5 is low, 1.5 to 2.5 is medium and above 2.5 is high. Using these fertility indices, the current area wise fertility recommendation for each crop can be modified to suit the area. Soil fertility map can be prepared by plotting the values of nutrient index on a outline map of any area. Then critical level of different nutrients. Critical level concept was developed by Catte and Nielsen in 1965. The probability of getting economic responses to fertilizer application in soils below the critical limit is quite high, while in soils having the nutrient above the critical limit, such profitability is quite low. Critical limit is the level of soil available nutrients above which that nutrient no longer primary limiting factor. This table indicates the rating of nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur and calcium, magnesium and micronutrient. Then next important criteria, that is plant analysis. Purpose or objectives of plant analysis: diagnosing or confirmation of the diagnosis of visible symptoms, identifying hidden hunger, locating areas of insufficient deficiencies, indicating whether applied nutrient enter to the plants, indicating interaction or antagonism among nutrient, understanding the internal function of the plants. Total element analysis. Plant analysis is performed on whole plant. After sampling, plant material is dried, ground and the nutrient content is determined by digesting or ashing of the plant material. The precise and standard analytical methods are used for estimation of various elements like N, P, K, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, manganese, zinc, boron, copper, iron, molybdenum, cobalt, silicon and aluminum. The plant part selected for analysis is of greater importance and recently mature material is being preferred. In total elemental analysis, crop log technique has been first used in Hawaii for sugarcane production by Dr. Clement. Crop logging is a record of composition of crop with respect to NPK, moisture, sugar and weight of young seed tissues and other management practices at regular interval, that is 35 days during the crop growth in the field. Second one is the A-value technique. A-value technique is also called as tracer technique. Tracer technique is passed on assumption that if a plant derived a particular nutrient from the soil as fertilizer, added to it amount available from soil can be calculated if that derived from the fertilizer is known. The latter is possibly by using with the fertilizer and radioactive isotope of the nutrient. By using radioactive isotope, it has become possible to calculate the available nutrients in the soil. Fried and Dean in 1952 defined a value technique as that amount of a nutrient in soil which behave in a similar way as the applied fertilizer nutrient doses. This is the formula for amount of available soil nutrients. Plant tissue test, that is tissue testing. Hopper in USA was first to examine plant tissue test as a guide in detecting soil deficiency. Plant parts to be analyzed depend on plant type and nutrient to be tested. Usually the main stem, leaf, midribs and blade tissues have been tested. Then plant tissue test, that is tissue testing. Generally leaves with petioles are taken for citrus and apple, leaf section for banana, petioles for sugar beet, cotton, grapes, stalk section for sugarcane, third leaf from top for rice, third and fourth leaf for wheat and sixth leaf from base for maize, for identifying the diagnostic nutrient deficiency. Thank you very much.